Hi Borja, this is Sam. Let me have a look at your homework. We start here. An R. Not a big deal. What do we have? Match the information. Here we go. This is of. Just a typo, don't worry about that. Let's see. That's the exercise we did today, isn't it? What do you have? 1C. That's good. 2F. That is good. 3A. Yep. 4E. Where is he? Ah, there. Yes, good. 5B. Yes, and 60. That's good. And what else? If I were you, I would be happy to attend the school play. Accepting, yes. Asking for, it's would with an L. I'm not sure if that's the best one. I think giving advice is better here. So let's put that. 3, thank you very much for the use of your... Wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second, it doesn't work like that. I think I made a mistake. C, accepting. No. That's... What was it? Thank you letter. So 1C is simply thank you letter. To F, what are the other options? F, I would like to know. It's asking information. What do they say here? Asking for information. There we go. 3A, if I were happy. It's good accepting an invitation. Where is 4? It's here. 4 is what? E. E is apologize. No. What do we have here? It's apologizing. B, B, if I were you, giving advice, and 6D. D is giving information. Good. That's nice. The next part. There's a few mistakes here. I like flying to Portugal. Well, you have to rewrite the following sentences. This is asking for information, and this is saying what you would like to do. It's not exactly the same thing. So I'm going to just give you my own version. Let's just say, could you tell me if there are any flights, etc. Well, to Portugal. And so, and continue the sentence like that. We weren't very pleased. Pleased over here is like happy. It's an adjective. So we didn't like very pleased. Doesn't really work out. We didn't like our cabin very much. It's possible, actually. This is possible, but it's still, you know, about the... We have the we here, we have the we here, and it's a bit too personal, so let's make it less personal. First you say, I'm afraid. And that means sorry, but. And as I told as I told Oleg today, it isn't really part. It's not part of your main sentence. It's something you put in front of it, you know, as an apology. So I'm afraid, and then you can say we weren't very pleased. That's of course possible, but it's still a bit too direct. So we're gonna go for the cabin wasn't. Let's see. So now we're not talking about we, we're talking about the cabin, you without I, you, he, she involved. It's actually, yes. What's a good word for pleased? Let's say satisfactory, or you can say up to standard. And it's quite neutral in the sense that it's impersonal, but still quite strong, but formal. I'm sorry the children were so noisy during the visit. I'm sorry by the noise, for the noise. Noisy is an adjective, but you are sorry for a noun. So for the noise as a noun. For the noise during the visit to the museum. The children made during their visit to the museum. That's something you can do. If you want to make it more formal, you can say, I apologize for the noise the children made, etc. That works as well. Can you tell me what time I should get to the station? And I know that these over here are probably a bit different from what answers I gave in the classroom today. That's okay. There's more than one way of saying this. Could you tell me what time I have to get to the station? That's perfect, actually. And let me know what time the people will get here. First of all, I would like to know what time the people will get here. Possible, but there's another one. Let me think. What's a nice one? Could you tell me? What time the people will get here? Now, what you say isn't wrong. It's just another way of saying it. I prefer the second one, as it's a bit more formal, because you're not talking about the I. I is always a little bit direct. So then rewrite these, and you did really well over here, actually. So can we hire a car? Could you tell me if we can hire a car? Perfect. How much will it cost? Could you tell me how much it will cost? Perfect. I would like to know if there are any school discounts available. Perfect. Does the hotel have facilities? If there is, but it's facilities, so if there are. Could you tell me if there are? Actually, I forgot something here. There we go. There are. How much will it cost? Not perfect after all. How much it will cost. Strange, but here you have it right. If we can, subject verb. How much it will cost, subject verb. If there are, subject verb. If there are, subject verb. The first one you got right. What time will the plane arrive? And there you go. So it's the same thing. You need the plane will arrive. Why do we do this? Let me see what's the next one. I would be grateful if will somebody meet. Okay, same thing. Somebody will meet us at the airport. And it's not a question. Oh, but this is a question. Number 6 is a question. So we just go for the same structure. There we go. This is a bit different. This is thank you, and this is asking information. See? And all the others are information as well. So how does this work? In English, when you have a normal sentence, a standard positive sentence is you could tell me, you could tell me, I would like to know. And that's basic structure. And if you want to make a question, then what you do is you swap the first verb and your subject. So could you becomes a question, and could you over here, and could you over here, and could you over here. So these are all questions. Number 3 isn't a question. That's I would like to know, and it's a very indirect question. So you don't need a question mark. You don't use the grammar of a question. With these, however, could you is your question structure. So the other verbs in your question don't need another question structure. Only this one is enough. So could you tell me, here's your question. If we can hire, and you don't need to do can we hire. That's two questions. Only one's enough. Also here, could you tell me is a question. How much? And it will cost. This is a positive structure right here. And you don't need a question because you have a question there. So that's kind of there. And voila, I think we're done.